morning. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Today is Sunday and it is baby shower day. So if you've been watching the last few days, I've been talking about a baby shower that our church is throwing, and today is the day. So we are very busy this morning. I woke up, went outside to get the meatballs that I'm doing in the crock pot, and I realized our garage fridge was left like cracked. Somehow it like popped open during the night. I don't know, the cake is in there. The cake is okay. The cake is still cold and it's all fine. But the milk was like towards the front, and it's like the milk from that the church needs for breakfast. And it was like not cold. It was like room-ish temperature. Slightly cold, but not. So I'm tossing that, and David ran and got some new milk for the morning. So we started out the morning like that. And then he gets to the church and I'm like, text me as soon as you get there. Let me know how the balloons held up, if any of them fell, because we did like this balloon thing yesterday and it was like a lot of work. And one side, like it was attached on two ends and the garland just fell, like one of it fell. It was attached with command hooks. Like I thought it wasn't going anywhere. David rigged it up. I think he's got it back up. I'm like, if I walk in there and these balloons are not able to be put back up, I don't know what I'm going to do. That was so much time. Anyway, I think he's got it back up. All we need it to do is hold for another like 5 hours and we'll be good and we can just take it down. But anyway, I'm about ready to head out. I've got to get the kids dressed real quick. It's only 8:36, so we're doing good. We need to leave here at least by 9. It's just going to be wild and crazy. I'm going to try to take the camera with me and get shots. I don't know how well that will happen. We also have, today is the anniversary of our church launching last year. And so our lead pastor of our church is coming to speak. And so we have them coming and we're excited about that. It's just like a lot of things today. Today's just a big day at church. So we are about to head out. I've got to load up the car. I've got cake. I've got to get there. I've got my pigs in the blanket, my cheese ball, the crock pot of meatballs that I don't want to spill. I think I'm going to have Lucy hold the cake in her lap. So I'm like, I do not want anything to happen to that. I have like juice and all kinds of stuff to bring. So it's going to take me a little bit to load up the car. So I'm going to run and do that. But y'all come hang out with me today. I'll let you guys know how the shower goes. We have games planned. We just are trying to make this as best as it can be, and I know it's going to be great. So the shower is right after church service. So my plan is I'll be in church until after worship, and then me and Nate are going to slip out so I can kind of get set up for the shower. And it's for like men and women. Everybody stay, eat lunch, do the baby shower and all that. So the other like kind of crappy thing is Nate's computer cord broke yesterday, and so we're trying to think of ways to let him be in church, but he just has a hard time without focusing on something else if he needs to. So I have my phone. The iPad somehow did not get charged yesterday, so I don't know how that happened. So we're gonna bring it and try to charge it, and I have all this stuff like swirling in my head, but it's okay. It's gonna be a great day. Y'all come hang out with me. Let's do it.
I see you in everything. You're working it all out for me.
Guys, we are home. I tried to show you a few clips of before we got everything ready for the shower, but you kind of got the gist. It went super great. She got tons of stuff. We had a great turnout. It was a great service. I am tired. It's like 2:30 right now. We're just now getting back home. David, I'm right here in the sun. David, there was no time really for him to come back because he has to be at the main campus tonight to play in just like an hour. So he's like, I'm going to just stay here at church. But it was really great. The games were really great. We did, I'm going to move over here because the sun, oh, my legs are sore I think from standing up and sitting down so many times when we did the balloons yesterday. We were filling up the balloons that I just stood up and sat down, stood up and sat down. My legs are sore. the games we did, of course, we did the like one you see everybody do, like where you get baby bottles and you try to drink the juice that's in it as quickly as possible. That was fun. And then I wanted to do games that everybody could play. So we did like this game where people had to guess who was more likely to do something, mommy or daddy, like who's more likely out of the two of them to get up and change the baby's diaper in the middle of the night. Of course, everybody said mommy, and that's just the truth. There's lots of them, like different ones like that. And then we played Price is Right game where people had to guess the different baby items. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, everything went great, and then we cleaned it all up, and now we're back home. So the kids were so good. Nate was so good, and just went with the flow. We have like a back room that he can go to if he gets like very overstimulated, and he doesn't have his computer cord. I think I told you guys this on this vlog, but his computer cord broke. So normally at church he has a computer that he can put his headphones on and like do something where he's not like listening to like sounds of people and that kind of bothers him. So we didn't have that, but he stayed in like this back room where there's a TV, and he came out a couple times. But he watched mostly Peppa Pig. He's on a big Peppa Pig kick, and he did so good. And anyway, Mark enjoyed licking the icing off of his piece of cake, and yeah, it was fun. I am so tired though. I'm going to take a nap or at least just rest for a little while. We are not going to church tonight. By the time we got home, like I said, it's like 2:30. We would have to leave here in just a couple hours to make it to church. And I can just tell you, my kids they're done. We've been at the church since 8:30, or we left our house around 8:45, 8:50. And we've been going nonstop. So I know that they need to chill tonight before school tomorrow and everything. Sunday nights, I've told you guys this before, but Sunday nights are really, really hard for Nate because they're at the main campus. He's just not used to the bigger room, the louder speakers, the more people. It's really, really hard. So we try to go once or twice a month, but we don't go every single service, every Sunday night service, because by the time Sunday morning is done, he's a lot of times very overstimulated. And he did great today, but I just don't want to push it too much with him having school tomorrow, and he has a doctor's appointment tomorrow with a shot, which I keep trying to like talk to him about. He's not real thrilled. So anyway, it is so hot. We're supposed to get triple-digit heat again this week. Fall, where are you? Where are you, fall? So anyway, I'm going to go back inside and we're just going to relax, cool off. I'm going to get these church clothes off. I wish I had had something blue to wear because the baby was a boy, but I had nothing blue, which is crazy. Blue's like my favorite color, but I had a lot of blue stuff that of course I don't fit into anymore because I lost a bunch of weight, and somehow like none of the stuff I have is blue. So I went with this little springy top that I got from, I think I got this from Temu. I love it. It fit me at lots of different sizes. But I'm still holding on to it because I can kind of like tuck it into a shirt and it kind of cinches in a little bit. But anyway, Layla's sniffing around out here. I'm going to get her inside. We're going to chill for a while. I will talk to you guys in a little bit, and I'm hoping we're going to rest for a couple hours, and then this evening I'm going to kind of get the house back in order for school tomorrow, like make sure laundry, I think I'm pretty much done with laundry. I've kept up with it this weekend. I just need to put a few things away, straighten up, make sure everybody's backpacks and all that is ready to go. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. All right, you guys, it is now like 7 o'clock. David stopped to get some strawberries for Nate tomorrow because we gotta have strawberries in the lunch, and we ran out this weekend. So I'm gonna do a big haul tomorrow. I'll probably go to Aldi. So he just went to stop and get some strawberries for the morning. We have had a very crazy afternoon. I was gonna lay down and rest, but right after I lay down, just kind of read, not really sleep or anything, just kind of read and rest. Mark came into the room and had a terrible nosebleed, and my kids get nosebleeds sometimes. I don't know. Nate never did, but Lucy had them a ton, and Mark gets them every now and then. But nosebleeds are so scary because it just looks so bad. Like it's just so much, it feels like. And Mark is so bothered by any little tiny scratch or drop of blood. So when his nose is like bleeding pretty good, it just freaks him out. And then it's harder for me to get it to stop because he's like screaming and flailing, and it got my heart rate. It got my heart rate going. I was sweating. It took me a little while to get him to calm down and get the bleeding to stop. With Lucy, my best trick, if your kids ever have a nosebleed, this always worked for her. Take a little tiny bit of Vaseline, coat a Q-tip in it, and then rub it on the inside of their nose. And that moisture just helps. Because a lot of times nosebleeds are from like really dry. I think that's what happened with him, is he's got a little bit of a cold, and his nose gets kind of dried out. But it was bleeding so good that we couldn't get it to stop with just the Vaseline. So I had to put a lot of pressure on it. Anyway, we got it to stop. But she used to get them all the time. I mean, so much. And that always worked right away for her. But anyway, we got it to stop. But by the time we got all that done, I was worn out and like my heart was racing from that drama. So I never really rested after that. We've just been kind of hanging out. It smells like a campfire out here. I don't know who's burning what, but it kind of feels like a campfire out here. I'm in the mood for like fall, campfirey, cozy vibes because, like I said, it's going to be triple digits this week. It's going to be really hot here. Oh, it's my least favorite time of the year is when it's sweltering hot. I hate it. But anyway, it's been an exciting day, y'all. It's been just excitement. But anyway, kids have had baths. They've been fed. We're just gearing up for another day of school. I checked everybody's backpacks, all the things, and we're getting ready for bed here in the next hour or so. But I feel like I haven't vlogged or talked to y'all that much, but really, this morning was so busy and crazy, and then once we got home, there really wasn't much going on, except for the nosebleed, and y'all don't want to see that, believe me. Yeah. I'm glad Nate never got him, but Lucy, like I said, used to get him a lot. And then Mark has only had, I think this is like third one, but his are just so stressful because of how upset he gets. And that's probably why it bleeds worse and it's harder for me to get it to stop because he's just so upset by it. So bless his heart. Every time I come out here to vlog, Layla comes out with me and she just wanders around sniffing at everything. She's like, while you're talking, let me sniff around. But anyway, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I've got a lot to do this week. It's going to be a really exciting week coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff going on. I'm not going to get into it, but stay tuned. Tomorrow, I'm planning on going back to the gym. I'm excited about it. And like I said, I need to go to the grocery store and kind of get us restocked. Our fridge, I love it though. I love when our fridge gets empty because it's like, okay, I've used up the groceries. We're not letting stuff go to waste, you know? But it's like empty. we are down to not much left. So I've got to restock us up. Maybe I'll go to Sam's too and get kind of stuff for the week. I need to make out some sort of meal plan, but I don't know. I don't feel like doing that tonight. We'll see. But anyway, I'm so excited about how the baby shower turned out. I am excited about our church passing a year since launch day. We are just so blessed to have the church family that we have, and it's really starting to just grow, and like everybody, okay, there's just a huge bug that just landed right in front of me on this little table thing. I don't know what that is. Anyway, everybody is just coming together and helping for these events and participating, and it just truly feels more and more like a family each and every week. And I just love all of our congregation and all of our staff at our church and our team and all the people who serve with us. It's truly, the Bible says we're a body of Christ. It's like, we all do different jobs, but we all come together. It's really powerful. And there's so many different roles in a church, but none are more important than the other. They all just kind of function together, and it's just really cool to see. It really is. Everybody's different strengths and talents, and anyway, we love our church, and God has been so good to us. Anyway, I can't believe it's already been a year. That is crazy. That is crazy that it's been a year because it does not feel like that. It's been that long ago at all. But anyway, I love you guys. We're going to end it here. If you are still watching this vlog, leave a baby emoji for the baby shower. Leave a baby emoji or a blue something, a blue heart or something, because it was a boy. It is a boy. And we love boys around here. I love girls too, but there's something about little baby boys. I had 2 of them and they're the best. Girls are too. I mean, you can't go wrong either way, but there's something about like little baby boys that just get to the mama's heart, you know? So if you leave me a baby emoji or a blue heart emoji, I know that you watched to the end. Let me know how your weekend was. I know you guys are watching this way after the weekend, so let me know how your day was today. Me and Layla are headed back in. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support and your love all the time. I love you guys. I'll see you later. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Newly awake, tired and lazy. The cute sounds you make while sipping your coffee. I know